In this video, I, Tyler Nordstrom, and my partner, Abel Logue, will discuss the average American's carbon footprint. We will cover many topics, including what is your carbon footprint, what contributes towards your carbon footprint, and how you can lower your carbon footprint to cause a better impact on the environment. Your carbon footprint is the amount of greenhouse gases you emit to the atmosphere. The most common of these gases is carbon dioxide. Your carbon footprint serves as a measure of your impact on the environment. Once you understand your carbon footprint, you can take steps to reduce it, to slow global warming, and appreciate the planet that we live on. The leading contributor to your carbon footprint is transportation. Most Americans rely on personal vehicles for their daily commutes, errands, and general travel. Every 1 gallon of gasoline burned in a combustion engine releases about 20 pounds of carbon dioxide into the atmosphere. Energy consumption is another large contributor to your carbon footprint. Most Americans get their energy from burning fossil fuels like coal and natural gas. We use these gases to create electricity, power our homes, workspaces, and other general appliances. Perhaps the biggest energy consumer is keeping our homes warm in the winter and cold in the summer. The next contributor we will cover is, believe it or not, food consumption. The production and transportation of meat and dairy products requires large amounts of energy and emits a lot of greenhouse gases. Although it is necessary, agriculture also can contribute by leading to deforestation, methane emissions, and lots of other environmental issues. The last contributor we will discuss is waste generation. Most Americans consume large amounts of paper, plastic, and organic matter that is often sent to landfills. While sitting in these landfills, the waste decomposes and releases methane, a potent greenhouse gas. The next portion of our slideshow, we will discuss action you can take to lower your carbon footprint and cause a positive impact on the planet that we call home.
Thanks, Tyler. To understand how we can lower our carbon footprint, we first need to understand the gravity of the situation. The U.S.'s CO2 emissions are among the highest in the world. And while this is an intimidating fact, it also means that we have the most room to improve. That's why we can take individual and systemic approaches to lowering America's carbon footprint. Voting is a great means for promoting systemic change and has long since been the most viable way to produce legislative action. By voting on regional, state, and national levels for politicians who promise to cut back on our emissions, you can help to lower our nation's carbon footprint. The most direct way to lower our country's carbon footprint, however, is to take individual action to lower your own personal carbon footprint. Some such ways are opting for renewable energy sources, walking, biking, and using personal transport instead of cars, cutting back on food waste, recycling and reusing products like plastic bags. So, while the problem of the U.S.'s carbon footprint is a daunting one, change is possible. By lowering our personal carbon footprints and voting for change, we can drastically reduce America's carbon footprint.